Hello, and welcome to 5-Minute Math. Today we are looking at the 4th grade concept of relative sizes. This is standard 4.8a in the great state of Texas, and we are using item number 22 off the 2017 released STAAR test. If you have not done so already, please go ahead and take a moment to pause the video, work this problem out on your own, unpause it, and we will look at our answers together. So we have an example here. We say a dictionary has a mass of about 2.5 kilograms. So they're going to go ahead and give us that comparison right there. And we need to find the object that has the mass closest to the mass of a dictionary. So when we're dealing with the metric system, we're going to deal with two different units here. We're going to principally deal with a gram and a kilogram. So 1 gram is equal to 1,000 kilograms. And so this kilogram, they tell us, is about the size of, or about the mass. We're not talking about weight. We're talking about how much matter is in this object of one of these big dictionaries that you might find on your teacher's shelf. Not a little paperback one of the big ones. And so we've got this. This one is about 2.5 kilograms, so it's a really, really big dictionary. And so we have this mass of 2.5 kilograms for this really, really big dictionary. And if we're wondering about what that 1 gram is like, I always like to think of like a paper clip. So think of a paper clip that's about 1 gram. Really, really doesn't have a lot of mass. So we simply need to find which object is closest to this dictionary. Think of this really big, the hardback dictionary. The big one maybe has pictures in it. And so we've got a bicycle, we got a pair of boots, we have a refrigerator, and we have a bag of chips. So really what we're imagining here is, let's imagine we've got this dictionary here, and we're going to put it on a balance. And so maybe you've played with these gram stackers in class before, where you put some object in one side and you put like grams and maybe 5 grams, 10 grams on the other side, and you see, does it stay balanced or is one side lower than the other? And so let's take a look at our options here. So we've got a bicycle. So that's a really, really large bicycle here. And so this is going to be a bicycle that you are going to ride, and that most likely is going to be heavier. I'm thinking that there's going to be more mass in that bicycle than there is in that dictionary, unless it is a bicycle made out of paper or aluminum foil. I'm thinking this bicycle is going to be greater than, I'm just going to call it D for the dictionary. And I don't even think it's necessarily going to be close, because that bicycle is going to be very, very, very heavy. So probably not that, but a pair of boots. So we've got some boots. We don't know what kind of boots. Could be cowboy boots, could be rain boots. Would you want to walk around with something about the mass of a dictionary on your feet? Well, if they're heavy boots, maybe. I'm going to put this as a maybe, because those dictionaries, I mean, they're heavy, but they're not impossible to carry around. It's not like a bag of bricks. So I'm going to put this as a maybe. Refrigerator is just silly. I'm going to put this as way greater than, I mean, if we put a huge refrigerator and it's got a freezer and it's got little handles and it's got all that stuff, that's just heavy. It's going to be have much more mass than our dictionary. And then maybe the bag of chips, unless it's a really huge bag of chips. I'm thinking that if you actually put this bag of chips in here, even if it's one of the big like Doritos bags or whatever, it's going to be have not as much mass, and it would actually be a little bit lighter, and it would actually, I would think that dictionary would have more mass. So that is going to actually be less than my dictionary. So really, it seems like our best answer is going to be G, that pair of boots, because all the others are just way too large, or the bag of chips way too small.